Hello and welcome to me wearing salmon. The lady in the shop assures me that it is not pink. But that's not really what this vlog's about today. Today I'm at Millennium Walk in New Mills, just outside of Sheffield. I'm standing on a bridge. I am. So let's have a look around. So this here, the Torrs Millennium Walkway, opened in 18th of April, the year 2000. Make our way onto the bridge. Now I believe there's an old mill here that you can have a look round. I don't know, I've never been, but this bridge is wicked, man. This is wicked. As you can see, that was the bridge that I was just stood on before. Over there, there's some sort of old, well, I presume a mill, because there's a chimney over there. I haven't really done any. I did have a look on Google, but there wasn't a right lot about it, so I'm not 100% sure on stuff. I believe that's the River Goyt. We'll have a walk down here. Sunny today, no sun cream on again. My last video was at Flamingoland. I was in the sun all day. Next day I was burnt to a crisp. I thought to myself, next time I go shopping, I'll get some sun cream. I went shopping yesterday. I forgot to get sun cream. But I forget a lot of things when I go shopping. I've been buying a mop and bucket for the last 6 months, and I still haven't managed to kit myself out with one. Dog muck there, look at that. So something to ruin it. Whoa! Look at that waterfall there. That's impressive. Now there is a walkway. Oh, there's a walkway over there. I don't know if I can get to it, but we shall try. So careful not to drop the camera here. But look at that. That's wicked, man. So peaceful. Bring you back up now ever so carefully. And there I am. Let's bring you back down a bit. You're up in the skies. You're miles away. Let's shorten you guys so you're a bit closer to the action. Man. And there's some old stairs down there. They look like they lead down, which has probably got my name written all over it. I don't know where this old mill is. I will follow the path. I mean, there was that one that we've just seen. But I'm sure there's one you can get in. Let's see. Rock and Torr Vale Mills. You are standing in the ruins of Rock Mill, which occupied an extensive site within the bend of the River Goyt. It was built in 1790 by John Crowther as a water-powered cotton spinning mill. I'll not read all that, but I'll put the camera on it. You can pause it if you want to read it. You got all that? See over there, where that grass is and like that archway, water would have come out of there, that would have gone in there, sorry, and that would have probably powered a water wheel. Where that metal gate thing is, where it's been blocked off, yeah, that would have powered the water wheel. That's why the mill would have been built here. Engineering. This is stupid. I got this so I don't drop the pole. Once you put it on, you can't extend the pole. So it's a bit naff, innit, really? We'll go down here. Top of the waterfall there. There's the walkway up there that I've just been on. So we're now on top of the waterfall. That's that gate I was telling you, where the water would have gone through there into that archway. Probably powered the thing. I'll see if I can walk down here a little bit. Nettles, got shorts on. Oh, don't sting me, little shit. I'm going to end up with filthy training. I hate dirty shoes, me. I really hate dirty shoes. So scruffy. So as you can see, there's like an arch under there as well. Can you see? Goes down. So water would have gone in there as well and fed that mill, I would imagine. Rock mill tail race. It's nice here, it's peaceful, I like it. If you're looking for something to do with the kids, I came from Manchester, it cost me £9 return on a train, half an hour to get here from Piccadilly. Get off the train at New Mills Central, you literally go over the train bridge and then you'll see a sign that says Millennium Walk down a bit of a steep hill, it is steep, and you're here. It is literally a 5-minute walk from the railway station. Maybe not even 5 minutes. Back up these stairs. They're not very worn out, these stairs, to say they're hundreds and hundreds of years old. Normally you can see the grooves in them. What this would have been here. Maybe this is where the boss sat, shouting, work harder, do this, do that. Maybe he did. Who knows? Rock Mill. So there are ruins up there. Should have brought a drink. Once again, I'm just not prepared. The old ruins up there. There's a sign, the River Goyt. Told you, I know my stuff, me. I'm out of breath. What's this here? Oh, it should turn into a rubbish bin. Can't preserve anything, can you? People have just got to ruin it. So, I am out of breath. I think I've got my inhaler in my bag. That's spider webs. That's something else I always forget. Whoa, what is this round this corner? That is bestowed upon my eyes for my enjoyment. Look at that. Massive bridge. Made out of sandstone. All these cliffs here. If you do a bit of rock climbing, you probably could. It does say on that sign, rock climbing. I haven't got any ropes with me, but I'd probably give that a go. Checking the floor for dog muck. I can smell it. It's not on my shoes, is it? No, it is not. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There's a squirrel running up the rocks up there. Oh, you're evil Knievel, man. Whoa. You want the camera won't pick that up. Look at him go. It's like Spider-Man. The bridge is brilliant, awesome. Super duper. It's quite deep down there, doesn't it? Quite deep water. Not deep enough to jump off that. Are they bats? No, crows. Crows. So coming up to something of an interest. I'll put the camera back on when we get a bit nearer. So we're in. This was probably, it would have been a mill. It's all fell down now. See, it's all fell. Through this archway. That leads back up to where I've just been. You can see that bridge behind me. Another waterfall there. That'll be good to get down there. If there's a way. This thing. And there is some sort of power generator down here. Have a look. Gotta watch the nettles. Now he's got this shorts on. Salmon shorts, not pink. Put that in there. Send the camera in. Whoa! Bring you back out. Doug. Little Doug. Get down here without falling in, would be nice. Yeah. And there is the bridge. Top of the waterfall again. That's an old bridge there. Millwood Memorial Bridge, 1984. I'll get back up here now without hurting myself. Brambles. Let's have a look. Very interesting, this area. Old steps here that don't lead to anything. To do a bit of jumping across. That's right, up here. I might swap to my other stick. This one's quite heavy. This is my 3 metre one. It hurts my hands a bit, this one, after I've held it for a while. That's where I was just before there. Yeah, I'm going to swap to the other stick. I think this is starting to, because it's really heavy here. It extends so far, it makes your wrist feel a bit snappy. Right, I'm going to swap to the other stick. Give us a minute. Yeah, much lighter, much easier to manoeuvre. Old Mill Leet. Echo! Echo! You're a child, aren't you? Got a bunch of you. I wonder why they put those bricks across. There like that. And they were just big arches. It is but a mystery. It is. Well, I'm making things hard for myself, walking on this old wall, and there's a path right at the side of me. Watching where I'm going all the time. What's this here? This would have been something. So this would have probably had water in here, look. It's like an old, some sort of mechanicalism machinery there. An archway there. So this would have had water in it, I would imagine. Maybe. Maybe not. So that's the other side of that thing I've just shown you there. And then if we come round here, there's another arch there. So these would have definitely been riverbeds. Definitely. I'm pretty sure of that. It's not often I get things wrong. So down there in that arch, the water would have flown up there into that arch there. It would. I seem to be walking further and further away from where I'm actually supposed to be. But you never know. You never know what you can find just wandering about in the sunshine. There's no sunscreen on. It's t-shirt weather in the manor. Man, now this is a bit muddy. I don't fancy getting up all over my shoes. So I'm going to go back the way I've just come. Try and get around the other side of the lake, of the river, and see what's on that side. That's what I'll try and do. A couple of ducks. You can see them through the trees. 3. Oh, I need a drink bad. I should have gone to a shop, shouldn't I? I should. Young lady down there, I don't know what she's doing. She looks like the local nutcase. I'm avoiding her. Hungry, man. I didn't have any breakfast this morning. I even bought bacon yesterday. I have lived where I live now for 6 months, and that is the first time I bought bacon. I don't use the kitchen. I just don't use it. I don't know how to cook. I just burn everything. What did I make yesterday? Yesterday I had scrambled eggs, 4 eggs, whisk them together, bit of pepper, bit of salt, put them in a plastic dish thing, microwave 3 minutes. That's exactly what it said to do online. Didn't come out right. Figure that out. So Doug here. Doug. Morning, you okay? People are not very friendly, are they? I said good morning to 3 people. Not one's answered me. Miserable gets. So we'll climb up here. Stone or some sort of rock in my shoe. It's a good view, innit? Let's see if I can get down a bit close. I don't want to slip. I don't want to slip or get stung by a nettle or a bee or a wasp or a hornet or a scorpion or bit by a snake. Could be snakes in here, you know. There could. Look at that. Awesome, that view, innit? Super duper. I didn't think of that. Snakes. Ugh. I've put it in my mind now. If I make a lot of noise, they should go. In here, the Atlantic salmon were absent from this river, but due to the improved water quality and the removal of the weirs, the Atlantic salmon is now returning. What other animals have they got? They're all on there, look. Otters. No mention of snakes. Well, there will be. There'll be adders in here. This is where I'd live if I was an adder. Plenty of insects to eat, water to drink, crevices and grass to hide in. Yeah, this is a breeding ground for adders. Definitely. 100%. Is that deep enough to jump? Let's have a look. Yeah, if you want to break your legs. What about this side? No, we won't be jumping off that. That would have been... I'm saying that, I don't think they'd let me on the train soaking wet, but you'd soon dry off in this sunshine, wouldn't you? You would. Back under this bridge, which takes Schofields Road over the river. Now on those cliffs over there, say cliffs, rocks, there's a house built on the top. I wonder how much his house insurance is, because that would definitely crumble one day. Well, rain keeps battering it. You've got the weight of a house on top. What's the house weigh? 20 ton, 30 ton. Rain hitting it, eroding away at the rock. That's just going to slide one day, that. Definitely. Nice house, nice views, nice insurance price, and a nice slippery slope down to the bottom. Not for me, too dangerous. So I'm walking up this hill, not sure where it goes, but I am on the other side of the river now. I definitely need a drink. Oh, well, they've got like a cafe or a vending machine in the train station. I didn't notice one. It's only a small station. It's not like Victoria or Piccadilly or any of the big stations like that. There wasn't any, didn't think there was anything there. If I'm going the wrong way and I've got to walk back down this, which I think I am. God, it leads to a boozer. It does. Could it be a pint of Guinness? No, it's 10 to 9 of the morning. You're not having a pint of Guinness. So I've walked the wrong way. Gives a minute, I'll walk back down. Now this bridge behind me would have been built in probably the 16 or 1700s, I'd guess, with the with it being that sort of stone. And that would have all been done by hand. There are no diggers or JCBs in those days. Amazing to think, isn't it? All done by hand. Ladders and I've had a few people came a cropper building that. I bet they did. Let's see here. Torr Mill. So this mill was built around 1790 by the Schofield family. I think that's the same as that other sign I read. Well, the chimney standing this rock was completely. It made cotton and cloth, and there was a big fire. It was a 5-story mill. It burnt down, never got rebuilt. What a shame. Although it's not exactly, it's not exactly accessible, is it? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I know there was no cars in them days, but there's no roads. Whoa, what is this I see? This would have been an old chimney. It would. Oh, it's all been bricked up. But yeah, that would have been an old chimney, that for the mill. God, I need a drink, man. So bad. That man's out doing a little bit of jogging. Too hot for that. Too hot for doing a little bit of vlogging as well. God, sweating. I thought if I wear salmon that it'll reflect the sun. Keeping my eye out for serpents. So that would have been an old wall for maybe the mill or something. Always checking for serpents. Do not want to get bitten. Yeah, because that's sandstone, isn't it? Same as the bridge. Built onto this cliff. All this rock surface. People climb up that, according to this sign. Climbers. That's good fun, that. Couple of ropes. Interesting. Bin there. Always put your rubbish in the bin. Don't be scruffy. Now I think I came from that path there. Yeah, I did. So we'll try down this one. See if there's anything of an interest down here. All overgrown. Nature claws back what belongs to it oneself. It sure does. It's an old sort of thing here with the metal out, so there would have been a structure on top of that. Maybe that would have been the footings for it. Now there is a little path there, but it's nettle infested. I don't fancy being stung. Sitting on the train, scratching away at my legs like I've got scabies or something. No, I do not. Whoa, nearly fell. Always checking the floor. I don't know if the camera will pick them up. Look at all them flies or midges, whatever you call them there. Right where the bit of sunlight comes through. Just flying round frantically with no purpose in what they're doing. A bit stupid, aren't they, really? We make our way down the path a little bit. Another little waterfall. So those rocks look like they've been placed like that, which I would imagine would have been to give the river a bit of power, to a bit of force, not power, so it pushes the water wheel round to produce electricity for the mill. I think. I don't know that for sure, but I'm guessing. It's like common sense, I would imagine. Some old structure here. This probably would have been a footing for something. A duck down there. He's noticed a YouTuber. Just having a little drink, sifting for food. Plankton, or I don't know if plankton lives in rivers. It probably does. It lives in the sea. That's what the whales eat. You didn't know that, did you? I know a thing or two. I know a thing or two about nothing. Now there's a train just going past there. That's the train I want home. So I'm not getting that one. So that's how close you are to the train station. You can see when the train comes. So we make our way here, looking at the ground for serpents. A little bit sketchy. Trying to do it with a camera in my hand. Oh, leg on there, down there. Oh, there's no stopping this man. There's that walkway up there that I came over before. So I think I've done a full circle. It's a bit muddy, a lot of rockies. So this is, times are hard at the moment, aren't they, if you've got kids? You know what I mean? Not people are struggling for money. It should be all right here. Come down here, have a picnic. Kids can play in the water, stay away from the waterfall. You can have a look round, a little bit of history. Costs you a train ticket, or if you come in the car, a bit of petrol. You spend a good few hours here. Water's clean enough for Atlantic salmon, so clean enough for kids to play in, I would imagine. Looks pretty clean. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a bit nice. I wish I'd have brought something to eat, a little picnic. And sat down here and had a nice sandwich and a can of Coca-Cola or something. Can't see any fish, but they are making a lot of noise. I've got to climb back up this now, which I did not think about when I climbed down with one end, because I've got to hold the camera. Put that hand on there. Will it take my weight? Yes, look out for the serpents. Look out for the serpents, Johnny. Oh. Oh. Leaves it a bit wet. Oh. Done, we're done. Back up this path. This should have been the old path, this. You can tell by the way it's all eroded away. This should have been the commute to the mill. Back on the Millennium Walkway now. Starting back to where we came in. Beautiful views, man. Yeah. So that water would have gone, as I said before, into that archway. But obviously now it's blocked up and it has to go down the waterfall. I'd like to have a canoe, me. Come down there on a canoe, down the water. Down there like a log flume. Come across. Into the swell there. Down. That would be good, that's given one an idea that I probably should not have. One does come up with these amazing ideas, tries them, and then instantly regrets them when he gets himself into danger. The old ruins over there. You can see it up at the top there, there's that metal bit sticking out. That would be like a hand crane for lifting things into that building. I think it would. It's a shame that's all fenced off. No way to get to it, is there? Hope man are getting in there and having a little nosy. Not to worry. So we're back at the start of the Millennium Bridge. We're going to have a walk over there to where the ruins are and see if there's any way in, or there's a cafe or something. I need a drink. I don't know if I've mentioned that. It's wilting. So that path there, that leads to the train station. Straight to the top of that path, and that's the train station. Cafe opens at 10 past 9. I'm gonna have to mill about for a bit, don't it? Mill about for 50 minutes. Saying that, I could probably get a train home in that time. What do I do? Do I wait? Do I just get the train home? Just told me then hiring what to do. Do I walk up this steep path? I'll have a walk up here while I think about what I want to do. There's the other side of it. If you can see over there. Get you up high so you can see rather than see the fence. It's steep, this. Stairs. This wasn't part of the deal. Oh, you can get married here. You can. In the old mill. What's this thing here? Swipe your card. What do you want me to pay for? Oh, it's a charging point for a car. Oh, yeah, it's nice to see that. So this is the bar. Don't open until 10. Fancy having a go at upholstery for a fun weekend? Step inside. There you go. Bring your old chair. Get it upholstered for free. Probably. A little beer garden here where you can overlook. Right. Well, that's it. No, I'm not waiting for this to open. Just going to get the train home, I think. Time that opens, I can be nearly home. Sure, there'll be a cafe or something at the train station and get a drink. I also need a wee. Quite bad. I should have gone on the train, but the train was busy and I don't like going. When you walk down the train, everybody knows what you're going to go and do, don't they? And it just makes you feel a bit weird. So, that brings us to the end of my little vlog here at the Millennium Walk. It does. So if you have liked this video, please consider subscribing. Glasses are slipping down my face, I'm not hot. Please consider subscribing. Please like. Drop a comment. Drop a comment if you've been here. Drop a comment if you know anything about this place. You might live around here or know a bit of history. Tell me in the comments if you do. I'd be interested to know. I would. Just get down here. To this rickety bridge. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Drop a comment if you know anything about it, as I just said. And please consider subscribing. Until the next video, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind. It costs nothing to be kind. And I'll see you very soon.